You know, I was reading Exodus a while ago, and I bumped into a story where Moses is dealing with all these cases for Israel. It got to the point where Jethro, his father-in-law, you know, father of Zipporah, his wife, Moses' wife, and he comes and tells him that you should let the leaders, the people you pick to deal with the smaller cases, while you, Moses, deal with the big ones. You see, Moses was dealing with every single individual case of Israel in the wilderness. It was too much. The burden was too much. You know, and his father-in-law says, Moses, why are you doing this all by yourself? You've got Joshua, you've got Caleb, you've got a whole team. You've got Aaron, you've got a whole team of people that can help. And that made me realize we don't have to only just pick up our crosses. We have to pick up others too. We need to be disciples. We need to help out one another. You know, throughout the Bible is teamwork. A 3-in-1 God, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit work together to create everything there is. We see when they're rebuilding up the temple and after the exile, Ezra and Nehemiah and all the minor prophets build it up again. Jesus needed 12 disciples. Paul was with Luke, Silas, Timothy. So this idea throughout the Bible of teamwork, it's not by yourself. You're not carrying your own cross. Let others help you. When you're struggling with the faith, come to your friends who are strong and founded and rooted in the word. We are not just meant to pick up our own. We're meant to help other people. Jesus literally needed Simon to help him. The Romans said, Simon of Cyrene, hurry up. Help your mate here. Simon helped Jesus to carry the cross. You're not alone in this walk. As hard as it is, as hard as the demand is from Christ, and as much as we can doubt, when we have lack of faith, we have people in the faith. There's always someone that you need to pour into. These pastors of churches, they need someone to pour into. They don't have everything. They're not in all control. They have elders too. They need pouring into. So we need to always remember, guys, that we need to help one another. We need to carry other people's crosses too, because Jesus needed Simon for a little bit, for a part of it. Moses needed help to deal with these cases in Israel. Adam needed Eve. He needed Eve. So guys, let's remember that we're not doing this Christian walk. We're not following Jesus by ourselves. We have one another to help. Jesus needed help himself, so why are you doing this by alone? Why are you doing this? That didn't even make sense. Why are you doing this by yourself? Come to know Christ. Come to see that he himself also needed disciples. You yourself need disciples. Find a church. Find a local church. Start searching. Pray. I prayed. I needed friends. There was a moment where I felt alone in my walk. I prayed for friends and God answered it. A week later, they came by. So we need to always be praying and just see the life of Christ, because when you realize Jesus' life, it actually matches so much of our own. We can relate to him in certain parts. So when Jesus has disciples, who says you don't need disciples? Who are you to say you can do this by yourself? You can't. I tried. You can't. Jesus, God himself, needed disciples. God himself in heaven needs Jesus and the Holy Spirit. So let's not think we're strong and this lone warrior, this lone ranger we are. It's okay to have help. It's okay to have others to help you. I myself need to be reminded sometimes by others. And that's what friends are for. Proverbs, iron sharpens iron, right? As a friend sharpens a friend. Let's get some disciples. Please pray on it though. Don't try to do it yourself. Let God bless you for that, because that's what he did with me. I hope this video made sense. God bless you all.